Hey everyone, welcome. Oh, that looks dodgy. Okay, I've got a delay on my camera. Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Chesh. Obviously still suffering some weirdness on this camera for some reason. It doesn't matter anyway, it's just me talking, my stupid face. So I am here with Blake. What is up, Blake, my man?
Hello, how are you?
It has been a while. I am good. Did you get anything exciting for Christmas that wasn't a sex toy?
I got a cool Justin Herbert jersey. And that's it. Because my family's all up in Sydney, I haven't got any other presents yet.
Oh, that sucks. Yay for COVID. Alright, so we've got 4 team-up packs, and we've got 2 of these Pokeballs, which I guess I should just open and empty the contents.
How good are 12s?
12s are one of the best chocolates. Are you eating 12s?
I am.
Do they not contain a certain substance that you do not partake in?
Gelatin nut, 12s are all good.
I was more referring to dairy milk.
Oh, no?
Are you sure about that?
Why do I not participate in dairy milk?
I thought you didn't do milk as well. I thought you were like, no animal byproduct? No?
No, I'm just vegetarian.
Ah, okay. Well, there you go. Ugh.
I'm weak.
You're what?
I'm weak.
You're weak.
Yep. Weak non-vegan.
Sure. Funny thing, I actually, so I grew up vegetarian, not because of my family are all meat eaters, but as soon as I was out of the house, I was like, no meat, this is great! And then I met a goth girl by the name of Brie Ellen, who I'm still friends with, currently lives up in Queensland, and unbeknownst to me, she'd actually been stalking me for weeks before she actually talked to me.
Yes.
And I was...
Where is this story going?
Well, you'll see. I was working at Big W at the time, up in Tweed Heads.
I know where that is.
Yeah, that Big W in the shitty centre near Benora Point.
Yes.
Yeah, because I used to live in Benora Point. So I'm sitting there and I'm eating a salad sandwich. Briellen sits down and she starts talking about, I think, Nick Cave or 9 Inch Nails or something. Here I am with my big black mohawk at this point, because my hair was fairly long but mohawked. This thing just does not want to open.
They're tricky.
Yeah, there we go. Fuck. And she's like, oh, your sandwich looks nice. Can I have a bite? And I was like, sure. Just going
You
like,
said yes? I guess different times.
yeah, much different times. We're talking like 22 years ago. It would have been about 18, I think.
Pre-COVID.
Way before COVID. Yes, pre-internet, really. I mean, we had BBS, but we didn't really have an internet, so to speak of. Pre-influencers.
Yes.
So, she in turn, of course, went, do you want a bite of mine? And I said, what is it? And she said, oh, it's roast beef. Now, I had not in my life ever had roast beef before. Never. And I was just like, oh, this is going to be weird. I'm like, yeah, sure, okay. And I bit into it, and that was it. I was like, I'm back on meat, baby!
And that's all it took, a goth girl.
That's all it took, a goth girl. That is my one weakness, is goths.
Well, listen, I can appreciate that.
I'm an old gothy boy. Alright, we've got those open. So we have 4 boosters of Team Up, which I think we'll leave to second last. We've got 2 of Burning Shadows, which we'll probably open first, 2 of Sun and Moon, and 2 of Evolutions. So that's pretty much how we're going to go.
Let's get a big cherry.
Yeah. Big, let's get a big something. Green code. I just realized that I'm not even looking at chat. There we go. Jake Bryan, hello, how you doing? Thanks for visiting the channel. What do we got? Okay, so we got a hollow more lull. I mean, less lull, really. I can't even remember what the rares. What slot the rares were. I think that's it there. I think? Yeah. Roxish. What a trash pack. Code for anyone who wants it. 3, 2, 1. It's gone.
And you cover up the last digit, making it hard.
Eh. That's their own fault. They can do whatever they need to try and get that goddamn code. Alright. Another green code. We're already getting screwed. What is it? 4
Not a good
to the
start.
front?
I've been playing the Star Wars game, the really good one.
The really good one? It's
Yeah.
Cinnamon?
Listen,
Beware.
not good at names. This is the first live content I've done since Christmas Eve.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been a while. Are you talking about Star Wars Squadrons?
Nah, it's nothing. Listen, it'll come to me at some point, but it's really fun.
White coat from the Burning Shadows.
White code?
Yep.
Excellent.
Soul Rock. Batten. Mount, whatever it's called. Noibat.
London.
Stuffle. Mudbray. Dynamo. Oddish. Reverse Sneezy Boy. And a Rhyperior. No one cares about. Great. Fucking boosters, come on. Give us something exciting. Give us something good. Something real good. Yeah, I think we'll keep the evolutions to the very last. Crappy green code.
Jeez, we are not having luck with the code so far.
No, not at all. I kind of expected it, to be honest. We're just gonna power through the shitty pack. And we'll get to
Are we in the tin yet?
No, not yet. Reverse Super Scooper. Well, I mean, technically we're using tin packs, yes, but we're not to the evolutions. Evolutions are the ones we're going to slow roll. So let's literally open some Team Up.
I didn't mind Team Up. I thought it was good.
Team Up was a good set. It had some really good mechanics in it.
I
Team Up
found my Scream Pikachu earlier today, so I'm pretty stoked.
Oh, nice. Well,
There I go.
well, over the Christmas period, did you see what I bought on eBay, by the way?
No, what did you buy?
Another one of those Carson Edwards 101.
Oh, Jesus. What a product.
I got it for $25 US.
That's... You know what? That actually surprises me. I honestly thought he wouldn't go for that much.
Well, you'd be surprised.
He must have a bit of a fall. I guess he's Celtics, and that always...
Yeah, well, I mean, so he's Celtics, he has a really good following, but also, one of the main takebacks here is the fact that if he can get traded to a team that actually wants him,
Yes.
and actually wants him to play and gives him time in the paint, his cards are going to go way up. Because he's a good player, but he's choked in the team that he's in because there's too many point guards. Jay says, new to the TCG. Welcome to the TCG. It's a fun TCG to play. For the most part.
Yeah.
It's like cracking boosters, to be honest. I still play.
Yeah,
but...
that's it's as fun as to play as it is to just open shit.
Yeah. Speaking of opening shit.
Yes.
Hoops delayed again.
Yes, disappointing, but
Green code.
But not a surprise.
Yeah, not a surprise. I mean, especially with COVID and with America being completely fucked right now.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not too worried about anything. Like, you know, take your time, make a good product. Like, if they can, like, 1-1 came out of the COVID sort of thing, if every product that comes out is like 1-1, oh, yeah, we'll be stoked.
Pretty much. I think, yeah, like, and 1-1 looks really good. This is all green codes, my goodness. What the fuck? Where did I put that code? See ya.
We can rebuild.
Our reverse is an Aerodactyl, and our rare is a Mandibuzz. I'm gonna have so much Pokemon bulk. Although getting less and less considering how fucking expensive it is to buy a box now. I didn't even get my full case. Guff just couldn't do it. With the box prices like shot to 250 just after release, another green code. They just couldn't do it. And I was like, well, that's it for me breaking Pokemon.
Yeah, well, that's kind of even what we were like, wow, you know, it's literally impossible to, like, because, you know, most shops will rebuy things for as long as they can, and then, you know, eventually go to a secondary market. And a case on a secondary market used to be marked up $10 per box, which for most stores will be a markup of $15 per box, and no one's any the wiser. Like, it's not too much, but now it's like, well, shit, we need to mark this up this much and this up this much. Like,
it's just shocking. It's just shocking. Another shitty green code. At least this time we got a little baby Charmander in reverse holo and a Bishop.
Hopefully a sign of things to come.
Well, let's hope so. The last two boosters we've got are these evolutions ones. Before we do that, somebody can have themselves a code. Give you the full code for once. Bye!
That was quick.
Yeah, well, they can go back and pause the bloody video.
I like it.
Alright.
Now, reverse holo Charizard's a good pickup in this one, so even like green codes can be very nice.
Green code.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, it tells me something about these skins.
Well, there's a Mewtwo.
That's good.
Because I forgot about the trick is different with these ones.
Yes, no energy.
Ponyta and reverse. Reverse Nidoking.
The wrong reverse holo rare.
Yep, that's the wrong reverse. Here, somebody have a code. Bye! Let me just check what's going on. Okay, great. A couple of people thanking me for sending out their packages today.
Yes, you very busy.
Very busy.
I also sold some stuff on eBay during the break.
Oh, nice. Hopefully no Carson Edwards. Ooh, the last one's a white code.
Oh, thank God. No Carson Edwards. I don't have a lot of 1920 stuff. Surprisingly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so where am I going to look for? 1, 2, 3, I think.
Yep, just 3 to the front.
Alright. There we go. Alright, so we've got Brock's Grit. We have a De-Evolution Sprint. Brock's Grits. No. Nidorino. Poliwag. Cutie little Pikachu. It's like, yeah. Ponyta. Looks almost identical to the original base Ponyta. That's, I guess most of these do, but, you know. It's a thing of bringing back that nostalgia that I remember.
Yes.
Our reverse holo is an energy.
That's good.
That's pretty cool.
That is better than...
fuck you. It's a Machamp.
Even in base cards, the base set, that's the one base card you don't want.
Yep. Wow, that was a complete waste of time here. Have another code. Boy, it's gone.
That's yeah, that is rough.
That's very rough. Oh, I have nothing else to bust.
Surely there's something around. Surely you can do like a I don't know.
No, I'm literally out of product. Because, and I should say, this stream is of course sponsored by guff.com.au. Because of the shortages, I've got no basketball to bust because it's too expensive to buy. I've got no Pokemon because it's too expensive. I have 4 boxes of Digimon coming in January, which I'm thinking I might do a couple of group breaks with, or try to.
Tag me in.
Oh, absolutely. So I need to work out that because I have 4 boxes coming, and I think I might keep one of the boxes for me, and the other 3 use them as content / like breaks. But I need to figure it out. It's also that thing of like trying to get people who are interested in Digimon into those breaks as well, because it's like,
Yeah.
No one's really doing that kind of stuff with Digimon, but there's a couple of people talking about how they want to do that kind of stuff, and it's like, well, but
We'll be doing it the second our boxes arrive. Well, I'm as I said, I'm all aboard with this Digimon product.
Mm-hmm.
I think a few people are, which is good.
Do you know when your boxes are due to arrive? Are you guys doing January as well, or?
I haven't thought about work in about 4 days, like a week. So
yeah,
I'm
sorry.
actually no, that's a lie. I went in yesterday to borrow their packing supplies and to list some breaks, but mainly to borrow the packing supplies.
Fair. Yeah. So I mean, I got in early on Cherry's $200 Hoops 2021 hobby boxes.
Oh yeah.
So I have one of those coming. I know that Guff have told me that they should be able to supply me with Hoops 2021 as well. I don't know how many boxes or whether it's retail or whether it's hobby.
Yes. Either way.
But either way, I'm sure it'll be retail because they go through Banter like everyone else. So
yes, well, yeah, that'll be retail then.
Yeah, because I don't think Banter do the hobby stuff. I think that's direct from Panini. Is that right? To select stores.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
Anything that's in Australia, pretty much that's hobby, comes direct from Panini or one of the other distributors like Decard World or any of those blokes.
Cool. Yeah, because like so for us, or I should say for myself and Sam. When it comes to hoops, we're going to try and get as much retail hoops as we can and just do a couple of really big breaks to start off the year, to try and propel us into further breaks throughout the year. That probably means that I need to maybe have a bit of a chat to the Cherry folks about other stuff at some point.
Oh yeah.
Trying to work out deals so I'm not paying retail and eBay constantly.
Yes.
So that's something we'll talk about. And of course, the Australian Trading Card Association is going to be starting a massive venture with Oz Comic Con to have the Southern Hemisphere's largest trading card convention.
What's
here
the Australian
in Melbourne.
Trading Card?
The Australian Trading Card Association is Matt Payne and a select group of board members. Or I guess you could call them board members. That sounds really stuffy, but more like not even directors, but like a bunch of hive minds getting together to like make a big event, because we don't have anything like that in Australia, and you know, people have their little card fairs, but we want to do something big. So I'll be probably helping out in some way with that, probably with the media side of things. But they are working on that with Oz Comic Con to be at the Melbourne Convention Centre, I believe, around July, tentative at this date. But that was announced on our stream from Bonehead Brewery. Bonehead Brewery, by the way, really, really nice beers. The bar is kind of a bit stale and weird because it's like, it kind of feels like an indie bar, but an indie bar trying to go with an indie vibe rather than a natural vibe. Yeah,
that is.
It's weird. It's weird.
I can see how that's strange.
Yeah, and they were playing like 90s music, like The Cure and Bowie and stuff was coming in. I was like, I mean, this is my jam, but this is weird.
Yeah.
I felt like I'd gone back to my 20s and I was sitting like, you know, at the Cooley Hotel downstairs having drinks while my band was playing.
That's a throwback and a half.
Don't even know.
That's cool though. Like,
yeah, the trans, yeah, no, it was a cool bar. But yeah, so that's a big thing that's coming. I'm really excited for that because that means big things, not just for trading cards in Australia, because like obviously you're gonna have like Pokemon, you're gonna have Magic the Gathering, hopefully, although Wizards are notoriously don't get involved in that shit anymore because they don't know how to market properly. I can say that for obvious reasons. But also basketball, which is Matt's big thing, is basketball. but he knows that I'm involved in all the other TCGs. So, I mean, it's quite likely that we'll have like Digimon stuff there and whatever else, but a bunch of retailers and stuff, and hopefully some international guests, because that's why Oz Comic Con is involved, because that is our way to kind of get into that international scene and get those international people over here. So,
is the international scene ever going to happen again? Is my one.
That remains to be seen. And
thought we were so safe. Like, I thought we were.
We thought we were so safe, and really, like, look what just happened with Sydney.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, and it takes nothing for it to happen down here again. It's so disappointing.
Exactly.
I honestly don't, like, I can't imagine 2021 has international travel.
It might do, but
don't have their shit together.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like, most places just don't, do they? Like, especially America, do not have their shit together, and it is just like real bad for everyone else, because we don't want to bring people into the country if they have completely gone off the rails like they are, with like 100,000 people dying a day. You know?
Yeah.
Like, no, we'll pass on having those guest things. But,
it's going to be interesting. To see how everything kind of progresses, because every time I feel like, the cricket got cleared for up in Sydney, everyone's really excited. Shit show immediately after. Like, we're excited for, like, I don't know. I'm so negative, because as I've made very clear, I was meant to be in Japan right now.
Yeah.
Which is, very disappointing. I was planned to be in Roppongi tonight.
Yeah, I was supposed to be all the way out at Queensland visiting my son, but that obviously was not going to happen, thanks COVID. So I don't know, maybe you'll come down for my birthday or his birthday or something. His birthday's in March, mine's May, so either way, really.
Oh, wait, I didn't know you had a son.
Yeah, he's 15.
Oh wow, there you go.
Or is he 16 this year? I should know that.
That is genuinely a surprise to me. I did not know that.
Yeah, I am 42. I'm an old man.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's never come up.
Yeah, well, that's true. It's never come up.
I guess it's just things.
He's a cool dude. Oh.
Yeah. Bloody hell, there you go.
Yeah.
See? It's been a learning experience. I'm glad we've kept talking.
Exactly. Well, that's what this is about, right? Like, us hanging out, being able to crack some cool product and shoot this shit, as it were.
It'd be nice if the product was cooler to us, but
Well, yeah, it'd be nice if one of these days I made some of my money back, but it's not going to happen.
Well, that's like
rule of averages.
Have just not opened anything this year, really. Like, usually I will open up a couple of boxes every year, and this has been the first year. Like, I can go through boxes and be like, oh sweet, this is all the stuff I opened in 2017. Oh awesome, here's a few of my 2016 things. Oh sweet, here's a few of my 18, 19 things, and the boxes just get less and less.
Except for the ones you open for your employer.
Yes, that's true, but I don't see any of those.
That is true. That is very true. Open for business.
Like, to open stuff for that exact reason you mentioned, like, if you don't make your money back, like, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm really annoyed because, like, I sold so many cards for this Japan trip. So many cards. Like, De'Aaron Fox paid for my Japan trip, and now the prick. Now, well, it's not his fault, but now COVID's happened.
That's fine, because maybe De'Aaron Fox can start playing again and playing really well, and I can sell all of my Revo rookies.
Do you have Revolution De'Aaron Fox rookies?
You're damn right I do.
Where do you get them?
Hang in a second. So, one of my secret buy-ins that I didn't tell anyone about was originally going to be De'Aaron Fox.
What?
Before the first boom, There we go. Before the first boom, I could only get 3 of his rookies.
Oh, yes.
And they're all Revo, so I picked them up. I think it $15 a pop from memory. So the first one is this one, which is just the base Revo.
Yes.
And then the second one, and these were, I think, $25 for the 2 together, which I absolutely jumped at. Should be these ones. Can't remember what the name of them are, but they got the little stars in the background.
That is the Astro, I believe.
Thank you. So I picked up 2 Astros and a normal. So basically, what? Just under $50.
Yep.
And I was like, that seems like a really good price. Because he was starting to play like really, really well. And I'm like, well, need to keep those and maybe get those graded at some point and then flip them at the height.
There you go.
Yeah. But then it ran dry. The well ran dry. Everyone started putting them up for like 30 and $40. And I was just like, no.
Yeah. Well, yeah, De'Aaron Fox was my first big PC. Buddy Hield was first, and then, yeah, De'Aaron Fox. Which has been, not the worst investment I ever made.
True.
There are a few that sold a bit too early, but we won't talk about that.
Speaking of, like, back there are the cards that obviously yourself and Dale gave me up on the particular special shelf.
I like that.
Along with my Scoring Kings Michael
top
Jordan.
billing.
Just to feel a little bit special. That was given to me by Matt Payne when we were out at Bonehead.
Yeah, I saw that. That's very exciting.
Yeah, it was very good. But yeah, I should probably at some point do another video on what I still have yet to send in for grading. Like, because I know I've got 3 of these amazing rare Jirachis to go.
For Christmas, I gave Damo the Japanese Kyogre you hit for me.
Oh, nice. He must have loved that.
Merry Christmas, Damo. And because he mentioned really liking the card, I'm like, oh, I have one of those. I was just going to be like, oh, you can have them. I'm like, no, I'll get Christmas points out of this one.
Always get Christmas points, man. Always get Christmas points. All right. Well, I think that is pretty much it. For anyone interested, this is the big black grading box. There's a large chunk gone. There's currently about 25 cards with PSA. Well, I should say with the middleman. And the reason I say that is because one lot is definitely being uploaded as we speak by PSA, and one lot is has been collected by the third party but is missing.
Oh God! What does that mean?
That is a good question. I will know once Welcome Stranger get back to me about where the hell it is, because it's been with them now for like over 2 weeks, and they haven't sent me any images of the upload that they usually do, because they'll usually like lay everything out, photograph everything, send it to you with the total, and they haven't done that.
Surely they're just taking time off for Christmas, right?
I assume so.
Like, but I don't want to. That is scary.
It's really scary for me because of what I sent. Because usually I would take a photo of everything I have before I send it anywhere. This is the one time where I was busy with work stuff, and I didn't take a photo of it. So I know that there's a whole heap of like 91, 92 Upper Deck Magic Johnson in there. I also know that there's a whole heap of 91, 92 base Michael Jordan Upper Deck, and I think Fleer.
Yeah.
Like the Fleer Ultras from 92, 93? Or was it 93, 94?
Is that your bird? Because that sounds
that's birds here. Yeah. Mooney Ponds is full of them. Annoying bastards.
I thought it was like your
no,
personal
not my personal bird. No, I've got a cat.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, probably not the best mix.
No, not really. No, the birds are all over the place here, so the cat likes to like sing to them and talk to them.
That's cool.
Like hunting, basically. We don't let the cat outside. We're not those kinds of people.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I've owned cats for years, and I'm a massive, adamant person of keep your fucking cat inside. Don't let it go outside. It will kill things, or it will be killed. And by it will be
Both
killed
are sad.
probably by a human putting an arrow through its head.
Yes, that is surprisingly common.
Yeah, yeah. Especially where I come from. Remember, I grew
Oh,
up in a
really?
country town, so there would
Oh,
be
yes.
people who would just like, oh, your cat's gone outside? That's pity for you, target practice.
Yeah.
So yeah, people keep your cats inside, always.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Oh, what else was with that sub? I think there was some Pokemon with that sub as well, but I think it was mostly Magic. Because the prior one was the 3 select Carson Edwards. So there was one tricolor and 2 parallels, I think.
Yes.
That's the first sub. Also had the promo Charizard from CP.
Fucking hell.
Because everyone is grading those. And
Yep.
I was just like, I'm just going to grade it anyway. And if it comes back like a 9 or 10, I'm happy. If it doesn't, I'll just flip it and I don't care because it costs me nothing because, you know, it came in the CP, so whatever. Like,
Yep.
at minimum, it costs me $20 to grade it. So if I get $20 plus back, then that's fine.
Yeah.
What else was in that sub? Because I know it was something kind of spicy. Let me see if I can find it. Probably under.
I hope you can find it.
Yeah, it's definitely here because I've talked about it.
Oh, so
before.
that's one you've taken photos of.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This was number one.
Surely they're just on break for.
I imagine so. Oh yeah, my past and present Kawhi Leonard rookie card,
Oh, okay.
which looked really good, but a little bit left to right, so it might come back a 9. A Prism Carson Edwards green and 2 select tricolor Carson Edwards. But they both had different patterns. I don't remember what they were. It doesn't matter anyway. That one also had the 2 Michael Jordan 93-94 Ultras, the old Skybox Jordan, the numbers game, the Michael versus Magic ×2, and the Charizard. Yes.
Okay, so some good stuff.
Some good stuff, but the second one, that's the one that I'm
can't remember.
really nervous about. Yeah, because it had a bunch of. Well, I know it had a bunch of Magic Johnsons in it because his last dance is coming up soon. But I also remember it had a couple of like really nice Jordans, not like super fancy Jordans, but like just really nice scented, no damage, no surface issues, and I think a couple of prisms as well of something else.
Yeah.
So it's just like.
I can understand your nerves.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's 10 cards, you know.
Yeah.
And the tracking shows that it arrived, you know, that they've picked it up. So,
yeah.
Because I make sure everything is tracked when you're grading anything, make sure it's tracked. Generally speaking, get insurance. Al doesn't do that because fuck it, because there's rarely a problem, which is, I guess, the problem as well, because there's always going to be potentially a problem, but yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Like, I trust them. I know that they have a crew that do it, just like you guys when you do BGS or the Dale and the stuff.
And if I could imagine they'd be a small team.
Probably like 3 or 4 people. Yeah.
There'd be 3 or 4 people, and the person who does that will also be their person who handles something else.
Yeah. And
you know, I have no doubt that it's the person who handles it is a little bit behind, hopefully just due to some, due to Christmas, and there's nothing to worry about.
Exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, At the end of the day, it should be fine. But yeah, like, because I know that Josh, I think it's Josh that I talked to about subs, the guy who runs Welcome Stranger.
Oh yeah, potentially. I know our Josh also takes care of all the
so many Joshes
stuff.
Too many Joshes.
Please eliminate 2.
Josh, there is, yes. Right. So like, I know that Josh is the front man, but I'm pretty sure like that it's handed off to somebody else. So
Yeah.
he's got to obviously confirm with them. They might not have any idea. It's just a little strange that I didn't get anything straight up, because usually it's Josh that hits people up. So I'd be guessing that the other team then like send Josh the batch going, here's this person, this person, this person, this person, this person in a shared drive, and then Josh usually contacts everyone, being the face of the company. So we'll see.
Yeah, should be all right. Yeah. Don't stress till after Christmas.
Exactly. I mean, the bigger problem that I have is the fact that it doesn't matter who you're with. Woo, COVID hotspot, thanks DDC. It doesn't matter who you're with, who you grade with. Everyone has a pretty. Ooh, speaking of pretty, something just popped up in the Cherry Discord that I like that. That's pretty. $40 or 40 spots and royalty card market. No, I think I'll pass. Just a RPA of Carson, which, by the way, surprisingly enough, my redemption is going to be here on the 6th of January. This will be my first redemption. Yeah, I every time I talk to somebody about redemptions, they're like, "Oh, yeah, you've got to pay for shipping and handling." That's not happened.
No,
people
pay. Yeah, I think a few people have just never had a redemption before because Panini covers it.
Yeah, exactly.
When it's something that they can't you can't control, they cover it.
Yeah, it was just hilarious because I was like, oh, when's this going to happen? Then it's like, oh, it's not. Not at all. No one has contacted me. No. The only thing I contacted was FedEx going, how do you want this delivered? And I was like, leave it in my fucking mailbox. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Panini will not charge you for shipping on the redemptions. On rewards, yes. So if you were to buy rewards off the reward site, yep.
And I actually bought that off one of our Cherry members for, I think, 35 plus postage. And it's a select RPA. So
nice.
I don't know what it looks like. I got no idea. It's gonna be a surprise to me, and I'm not gonna open it until I can stream.
Oh, what a product!
It is a gorgeous product.
It's always the one product though that I don't usually get my hands on.
Yeah,
I don't often open a box of Select.
I look. One of the things that I was saying is that at some point I want to have earned enough money or got enough money from sales and stuff to open one of those flawless cases.
Oh,
watching you open, but it was flawless, right? The briefcase.
Yeah.
Watching you open a flawless case, I was just like, I just number one, I want one of the cases so that I can put graded cards in it,
Yeah.
Do a phone.
It actually doesn't fit as much. It's deceptive. It doesn't fit as much in it as you'll fit maybe a couple cards in there.
That's fine. At least they're protected.
Yeah.
But yeah,
great stuff you do fit.
It's one of those things of for years, even after I'd gotten way out of the hobby for 20 years, I started to see videos trickling through on YouTube into my timeline of people opening the old Upper Deck, the wooden case things, those massive hit boxes, and I was just like, fuck me, I want one of those. Fuck me in the ass, I want one of those so bad. And it just looked so amazing because it's just this whole thing, and then seeing it with Panini doing actual briefcase opening things where it's just here's this whole briefcase thing and you open it up and then it's special cards, but it's super expensive, and I'm like, I know that with my luck I would fucking lose money opening one of those.
Yeah.
I still want to open one.
Yeah.
I want to open one for the channel.
Yeah.
Just to be able to say, I've opened this. How fucking cool.
Wait till you see Luminance.
Oh, tell me about it.
It's just so it's like a mythical contraption when you open it. It'll be the first one. It'll be the first one I've ever opened as a breaker. Or as just not a breaker, obviously. But yeah, it'll be huge. I can't wait. Like I get the shakes thinking about it.
I'm so unbelievably jealous.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
But it's funny because like whenever I talk to people about this kind of thing, the one thing I usually hear is, yeah, this is why I got into breaking. It was so that like I could open this like really cool high-end product and not have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Like to watch other people like crack really big cards or get shafted, but at the end of the day, cracking something really bloody nice.
Yeah, so the way we're doing it is random hit style, which hopefully at least hopefully half the people make their money back. Hopefully more than half the people make their money back.
Yeah. Just don't have my shitty luck. DDC says my area is now a COVID hotspot. Oh well, maybe an ex-prime minister shouldn't be cycling with his fuckwit friends for a coffee in and out of red zones. Just saying.
Rumor has it that more cases have popped up in Victoria.
Ooh, I don't want to hear that.
No, neither do I.
Especially not now that I'm getting a tickle in my throat over the last couple of days. Like, no, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's it. I think everyone's getting that tickle because I had it as.
Yeah, it's a change in the weather because it's supposed to be hot right now. For those that don't know, usually leading up to Christmas, it's dead shit hot, and we have like forest fires and stuff, bushfires as we call them here, leading up to Christmas, and then Christmas. Usually in the afternoon at about 1 p.m. it starts pissing down rain across Australia, which is hilarious. Like not just in one place. Brisbane usually has a slight flood because it rains so much on Christmas night. And then we go back into like shit hot weather. But this time we just like, it went to almost freezing temperatures. We had some high level snow in the higher plains areas, which was really weird. But obviously those are ideal conditions for the human body to kind of shit itself, to shit the bed, and to get the common flu, which isn't, people seem to think it's contracted from other humans, and while yes, that is one of the ways you can contract the flu, it's actually just a natural human response for the body fighting against the cold change. So when a season changes, the body tries to adapt. And if the season changes too harsh like it is at the moment, that's when we will, expect to basically get the flu. Because the human body just shits itself and freaks out and goes, what am I doing? I'm trying to get sick so that I get better.
Yeah, so that my body does not react well to the change in weather.
No, neither does mine. I like cold weather mostly. It's one of those things. I'm just like, I try and stay back. Because it's one of those things of like, I love the cold and I do not like the heat, which is why I don't like Queensland. Like maybe if Queensland was... Yeah, exactly. Maybe if Queensland had more Melbourne weather, I would still be living there, to be honest. But try and stay away from that shit.
Yeah, don't blame me because I fully get that. I prefer to rug up. Like,
exactly.
Just as a general rule, I prefer to be able to, dress warmer.
Also, little trick for those people out there. Don't forget to use Ship My Cards and change your eBay sending address to the Ship My Cards address, and then have a look at US eBay because you get cards a lot cheaper than you'll get them here.
That is true.
I'm just currently watching some PSA 9 Zions and jars. Currently going for about $10 a pop.
On what product?
Let's see. One of them is Ja Morant Tribute Hoops.
Oh, yes.
The other one I'm watching is a couple of select Zions, just base select.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So keeping my eyes on there, I'm like, we'll see how much they go for. But I'm going to try and get in there at the last minute like I did with that the orange border test refractor, the Larry Johnson.
Oh yes,
because I
that's
got
a nice
that for
card.
like $20, less than $20 US.
Yeah, sometimes you can just get lucky and it spews comps out quite weirdly
It
when
really
that sort of
does.
thing happens.
Yeah. That's why I always tell people, if you're looking at comps, don't go by bids, go by actual auction. I mean,
Yeah.
actual buy it now. Because buy it now will give you a better idea of what a card actually sells for, rather than somebody just, getting away with an amazing snipe because nobody else for some reason saw the card.
Yeah, things sell like they're listed badly, like 2 spaces in between a player's name when there should be one. Like those sort of things just make them pop up so much lower on the radar.
Yep. Which is, I think, is one of the ways that I've been snagging some stuff recently. Is just weird listing errors and stuff like that. Larry Johnson refractor is a PSA 9. Those foil refractors, the orange ones, there's a whole thing about bordered refractors. Orange ones weren't actually supposed to be in the product. It was an actual error, so it makes them actually fairly rare, especially to get it in a PSA 9 because it's Larry Johnson, and a lot of people, when he did his back in the first time, were like, screw this guy, whatever. So getting a $160 card for like $25, pretty good.
That's a win.
Yeah, that's very much a win. I mean, it's for my PC anyway, so it's not like I'm going to let it go, but I mean, it's a pretty rare card, and getting it at that price is just like pretty good. Cool. All right. I think we've yammered on long enough, and I'm sure you've got other things that are more pressing that you need to take care of. We've been doing this for over 45 minutes now. Where can the people find you once you're back at work? I think he's died. Blake? He's gone quiet. All right. Well, that's I don't know what's happened with Blake. He's gone all quiet. He might have muted because of something. Maybe he's taking a leak. So I will say you can find Blake at RainBlaker on Instagram. You can also follow along at cherry.com.au to find all of their breaks, where Blakey is their Blake Breaks cards as their head breaker. So definitely check them out. 1 p.m. each weekday from the 11th of January onwards, because they're currently on holidays. And every night at 5 p.m. Don't forget about their gaming hour at 4 p.m. every Friday, because it's really good, and they crack a lot of Pokemon stuff that you peeps will be interested in. So thanks for everyone for hanging out. Blake has now disappeared out of the chat, which means he is gone skis, and it means I'm going to go and play some PUBG with my mates, and I'll catch you all soon. Thanks for hanging out.
Sorry about that.
Oh, he's back. I just did your entire outro for you.
Oh, 1 second. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
I just did your entire outro for you and everything, including like where to find you after the 11th, including where to find you on Instagram, everything.
All those things. Definitely follow me on Instagram. But yeah, I was so engrossed in the conversation. I saw my phone hit 10% left. I'm like, I'll put that on. And then we got into the conversation. I was like, whoops.
And then it was gone.
Yeah, but then it was over.
Yeah. So we'll figure out probably shit. I don't even have anything for next Wednesday at this point. We'll figure out some product in the coming weeks anyway.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. But we've had fun. Have you had fun, Blakey? I've had fun.
Too much fun, let my phone die.
Too much fun, exactly. And we'll catch you next time. So, bye everyone!
Bye.